Hey guys, so this is going to be one of the final pushes for this Necromancer run. We're getting very close to hell. I actually explored level 10 a bit, and I noticed it's a little different from the original version, so... And also when I came to the surface, some of the characters had these exclamation marks over their heads. Oddly enough, I think there were more with it. I accidentally talked to Farnham here when I was trying to get him a stash, so I might have messed something up a little bit. Oh, maybe this was it. Oh, well. Okay. Maybe we can get some more reliable information off of someone else.
What ails you, my friend? For once, I can vouch for Farnham's extraordinary claim. There are many mentions in the books that I've been reading about a place of great healing, where warriors of light would go to mend the wounds sustained in the Sin War. If you could find this place, it would most assuredly be to the benefit of us all.
Okay, well that sounds very nice. Where this would be, I do not know. We'll talk to these people a little bit.
Stay a while. An island where angels watched. Although Farnham's memory is often cloudy these days, that does seem familiar. Perhaps the ancient chronicles of the Sin War can help us. Ah, yes, here is something. In a time long forgotten, a sea of blue rested on the edge of the fiery netherworld. This was an oasis for those who acted as the watchmen over the gates of hell. Angels and warriors of light could use this place to heal themselves and gather their strength. It was also a staging area where they could train and prepare for the Sin War. Legends speak of a trinity of rocks that hide the path to this island of the Sunless Sea.
Fancy. Alright, so that was a lot more helpful.
Well,
maybe
what
old
can I do
Grizzle
for you?
knows something.
Farnham speaks of a place that exists, at least in legend. Warriors would go to a place at the edge of hell to gird themselves for battle against the armies of darkness. If the stories are true, untold treasures could lay upon this island of the Sunless Sea.
I'm beginning to wonder if Diablo just takes place in Scotland.
Greetings, good master.
Probably.
Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. You know, sometimes I wonder how much faith you can put into what Farnham says. He spends so much time reliving his memories of the labyrinth and just being plain drunk that he doesn't always make much sense. I guess you could ask around, though.
Ever the skeptic. Oh wow, there's some kind of big horrifying spider crawling around in the curtain by me. 1 second. Oh, it got away. That's really comforting. Well, this might be the last video I make. Anyway, yeah, hopefully that spider's going there. Very big. I'm not really afraid of spiders,
How may I
but
serve you?
I don't particularly trust very large
Those are the
ones.
words of a drunkard. I don't see how they could be true.
What is she
Those
just
are the
went?
words of a drunkard. I don't see how they could be true.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, a friend of mine in high school, we used to play this game together, he really did not like Jillian. He kind of loathed her. I never understood why. Maybe it was the voice or something. Maybe she reminded him of someone he didn't like. I don't know.
Greetings.
Of course, she doesn't really have much important to say throughout the game, so... Oh, well, he doesn't say anything. He didn't have a problem with Adria, so... I don't know. Let's see what Adria says about the Sunless Sea.
I sense a soul in search of answers. This legendary place is real, and great rewards await you should you find it. Nothing more can I say.
Nothing more can I say, because I wouldn't be very mysterious if I said more now, would I? And I guess we can talk to work. I've always hated work. If you can actually hate a video game character, you know, I find him disagreeable. Where is he? Ah. Where? The peg-legged boy.
Over here. This is one time that you should listen to Farnham. I have heard of this place, and I know a few sorcerers who have tried to create a portal to get there.
Well, that sounds trustworthy. He knows sorcerers. Sure. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Tremaine.
I have had a most disturbing experience that I must share with you, my friend. Earlier today, I was called upon to help one of the men that escaped from the labyrinth. He was deranged, violent, and kept lashing out at all of those who tried to calm him. I suspected that he was possessed by some sort of demonic entity, and so began to drive the evil from within him. After many hours, I was able to exorcise a demon who called himself Fleshdoom, but the Hellion fled into the labyrinth. You may think that I am mad, but after speaking with the man and battling with Fleshdoom, I believe that the labyrinth has somehow become a gateway to the underworld. As you descend deeper, you may find yourself upon the doorstep of hell itself. Finally, the man who was possessed retained memories of an ancient demon blade named Shadowfang. If you find the demon Fleshdoom, beware this foul sword. While I fear the dangers below grow even greater, you must find Fleshdoom and slay him. Bring the sword to me and I can destroy it, but do not wield it, for its power can corrupt absolutely.
Well, that's the complete opposite of everything everyone else said. Okay, so there's the Sunless Sea and Fleshdoom. Okay. A little bit overwhelming.
What can I do for you? Ah, you speak of an ancient and evil weapon. Tread lightly in this area. The legends of Shadowfang are as black as a moonless winter night. Crafted within the Hellforge, Shadowfang can rend the very soul from whoever it strikes. Ah, I do not envy you if it is in your mind to defeat the one who wields it. May light protect you, brave hero.
This whole episode could just be me talking to NPCs.
Hello, my friend.
Looking
Stay
rather
a while and listen.
likely. Oh, I don't want to identify them.
The priest Tremaine is a holy man from an ancient order. Their dealings with the evil forces at work are well respected and well documented. I too have heard legends that speak of the cursed demon blade called Shadowfang. It is said to consume the tortured souls of its victims. These souls are trapped within its ebon blade and augment its unholy power. I have also read of a great hell forge where even the mightiest weapon could be created or destroyed. Tread carefully when dealing with Shadowfang and its master, lest you be drawn into the sword as well.
Now this is a bit confusing because Tremaine was saying this guy's in the labyrinth. Does that mean I have to backtrack to the labyrinth?
What ails you, my friend?
Does that just mean I have
I
to
was
go
asked
deeper
to
into
assist in the
the
exorcism.
caves? I just
My
don't
skills
know.
were able to ease the poor man's suffering as Tremaine drove the demon from his body. While I was treating him for an exceptionally high fever, he spoke of a place of searing heat. The tortured fellow cried out about hell and falling into a pit of flame. I could not make any sense of it, and thankfully he soon recovered.
Fun. Let's ask good old Jillian, because she's such a fountain of knowledge.
Good day. How may I serve you? I heard that the priest Tremaine was going to perform an exorcism, but I didn't go. I don't see why we all have to spend every moment captive to what is lurking underneath our town. I know that many have died at the hands of these monsters, but we need to try to go on. I know that you have come here to free Tristram from the clutches of darkness, and I hope that one day we can live in peace again.
Okay, great. Good for you.
Psst, over here. I don't know who this flesh doom is, but I have heard rumors of an ebon blade that cleaves a soul from the body. Even I would not try to sell that thing, no matter what the profit. If you find it, you should do as Tremaine says and destroy it as quickly as possible.
Okay. So I feel like I need to destroy this blade. I don't know where Flesh Doom may be. I think I got all the way down to 11. If I remember correctly.
I sense a soul in search of answer. You must be ever watchful, for Flesh Doom is an enemy who is both cruel and quick. His ebon blade is composed of the essence of evil. If you can destroy both of them, it would do much to weaken his dark master.
Okie dokie. I never owned Hellfire. So I don't know if this is part of Hellfire or what. Or if it's something they added.
All I can do now is pray. I have had a most disturbing experience that I must share.
Okay, so he'll just repeat himself. Okay. Alrighty. So, well, there's nothing much else we can do aside from going to the labyrinth again. Or the caves.
I cannot cast that yet.
There's our army up here.
I cannot cast that yet.
And I think, yeah, 6 is the limit for us for now. And I'll put a spell on. Go back to being at a disadvantage again here. Oh no! Oh boy! Well, yeah, right back into the battle, huh?
I cannot get there from here.
Protect me, my minions! Yeah, I probably would have chosen a different class for my first run through this game. Oh man. Well, we lived. I guess that counts for something. Just we go around breaking barrels for gold and random trinkets. Like 99% of the crap you find in this game is useless. Every now and then you find the good shit. I also think I understand this class a little bit better now. I think what people do is they'll teach its spells with by equipping magic rings and stuff, and then they'll just use blood magic and use their life as a mana well, because you get a nice discount your spells, so it's worth doing. I think that's the rationale behind putting everything to Vitality. You also get pretty massive bonuses to your minion life in the higher difficulties based on your Vitality, so that's another reason why people do that. Yeah, that thing just gave 0 fucks and just ran over that lava. That used to make me so mad as a kid, when monsters and stuff would do things that your character could never do. Okay, I'm gonna have to retreat. Getting bad. More skeletons. These hundreds and hundreds of skeletons. Oops. You can tell I haven't played in a while. I hit the wrong button. Did things I didn't want it to do. I don't know what I used there. I think it was like a Vitality potion or something. Whatever. We'll take it. Oh, we accidentally put it there because it was healing. So now we can start overwhelming this stuff. Yep. I mean, really, that just seems to be how the sorcerer works. You just, the necromancer works. You just raise things constantly. Well, like I said, pet jobs, or yeah, I guess you can call them pet jobs or pet classes, whatever you want to call them. Minion classes are not my forte. So this has been a learning experience for me. And what I think I'm going to do, I think I might just meld this into 2 videos. I'll see if I find something, and if I do, I'll be back. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, I am back. And I kind of misspoke before I signed off. I didn't mean meld them into 2 different videos. I meant meld the 2 videos together into one. But anyway, yeah, so I figured out this whole Sunless Sea thing and the Flesh Doom thing. I actually just looked it up because I was just kind of confused about what was going on. So you have to step on these stones in the order of south, north, east, west, or east-west, I think. It's a little bit confusing, really, so we'll figure this out. So south, north, east, west. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was a little confused because of the perspective of the map here. Oh my. Well, this should be interesting. So this looks like a whole new level. Wow, that's a little bit hard on the eyes, guys. Oh my god. Well, I see there's plenty of stuff here that wants to kill me. Maybe they just should have called this the Island of Greed. I think that's what's going to happen. Could be wrong. Actually, our skeletons are holding up pretty well here. Excuse me.
From here.
There we go. We actually did okay. I thought it was going to be totally crushed because those things kept casting Inferno. Oh no! I've kind of converted this character over into just a pure Necromancer type deal. Where I just raise things all the time. Whenever, however, wherever. I think there is a minion that can raise here. Yep. We'll do that. We'll heal up a little bit. Cast a few more skeletons. That's really all this character seems to need to do, is just raise things. Even zombies are useful. I think I had the wrong impression of this character from my early experiences with it, with things like the Hero of Valor, if that's what it was called even, where they had abilities that really could just smoke the minions in just a one hit or so. And the Butcher, a lot of that early stuff was a little too much for this Necromancer. Especially considering my lack of experience, which was a problem as well. I have to face that. I have to face that. Like I said, minion jobs are never really my thing. Or minion classes. Probably played a lot of Final Fantasy games if I use the term job. Some of these things don't seem to want to be zombies. Well, that's important to know. Even if you can't make a zombie out of it, you can resurrect it. It seems that you can even recycle bodies, which is very nice. If something dies, you can re-resurrect it. It's such a strange thought, but yeah. I think out of all of his abilities, Resurrect is probably the most badass. Okay. Our ass is kicked a little bit here. One of the things I don't like about this type of job class is that you really can't control what they do. Huh. Will they let me raise anything? No? Oh well.
I cannot get that.
There we go. We figure that out somehow. There's just one lazy skeleton just standing there. Not a team player. Someone's not getting a promotion. Must be a terrible company technique. Alright. Can I get my 112 snazzy gold pieces? Yes, I can. Okay, well that mini-map's not going to help us because it's just muddled garbage. I really wasn't looking to get into a long dungeon here. I was hoping I'd just step on the thing and things would happen. I looked it up, but I didn't want to spoil it for myself.
I cannot cast that yet.
Of course, the annoying thing about this game is if you quit, you don't save your session. Start a whole new session. Not cool.
I cannot cast that.
More skeletons. Put skeletons in your skeletons. So you can fight skeletons while you're fighting skeletons. I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but I said it anyway. Where's this? I don't like that you have to put the hotkeys on the F buttons. It's more than a little awkward. Uh-oh. Wasn't paying attention.
I cannot cast that.
I can't really blame the maker of the mod for that, because that was the thing in Diablo. Oh, it's like a boss? Yeah, it's a boss. No wonder it wasn't friggin' dying.
I cannot cast that.
Where's it? Very kindly emits charged bolts at everything all the time. Large axe. The one thing about raising zombies is there has to be a specific type of corpse left behind it. It can't seem to be something that disintegrates into powder. And it can't seem to be a skeleton, I think. So, it has to be kind of fleshy sort of body. Which does complicate things. You fight a lot of skeletons early in the game, so... That left a fleshy body. So we got. Where some things seem to just... I don't know. It's all very confusing. Maybe I'll grab these books instead of pondering these things. Yeah, this is a real chaos place. I'd be much more comfortable with something like a sorcerer or a barbarian, something like that. What's over here? Corrupted flame. I don't know what that did, but it did a thing. Oops. Okay, there we go. See any good books? Fireball. Lightning wall.
Get there from here.
Completely useless to this kind of character. Unless you want to destroy your own minions. Destroy your own minions in seconds with Firewall. I imagine this game for Necromancer is very nearly a wrap once you get Blood Magic. Because at that point, you could probably, if the healing spell works with it, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but you could theoretically just heal yourself using your own blood, or your own life pool, and you become a magic battery. And I think you get a discount on spell cost. So, pretty ridiculous, really. You can just, you know, infinitely resurrect things. Imagine if you're stacking vitality. He doesn't get a lot per point of vitality himself, but still, if you're stacking it hardcore, you're probably not at all pinched for life. Okay, let's see, do we need a skeleton? These guys are slow, I don't feel like waiting for them. I guess that's the trick, is you just keep resurrecting shit. And once you kill an enemy too, it's really a wrap. Unless they have a tough boss or something on their side. Even then they have to contend with their own kind being resurrected and killing them. Yeah, a lot of my perceptions of this quest came from Diablo 2. And I remember Necromancers really struggling in that game. Wow. I don't know what's in there, but yeah.
I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that.
I cannot keep up.
I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that.
No, this is where it's good to have
Not enough mana.
some magic. You can at least take out some of these minions and things. Oh no! Death! That happened quick. Alright. Restart in town. I wasn't paying attention to my life there. Yeah, this is definitely not the class for me. It's way too fiddly. Too much fiddling. Too much ability changing. I'm more used to kind of using one character. Well, you know, a character that's just not a minion character, I guess. I don't know what I'm even trying to say here. But yeah, I'm not used to this at all. We'll get through it.
I cannot cast that yet.
Character that's self-reliant. I guess that's the term.
I cannot cast that yet. I cannot cast that yet.
Really didn't want all this craziness. Where did I die? Oh, it was around here somewhere. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
There. Wow. That was awful. I really have to watch things because my resistances are so low. There we go. We did it though. I wonder if you can resurrect like a teammate or something as a zombie to fight for you using that spell. I guess we'll never know, since this game doesn't have multiplayer. Is that flame corrupted or not? I guess I haven't corrupted it. They have a different hue when they're corrupted, if I remember correctly. There we go. Lore Cauldron. You feel more skillful. Oh, that's really cool. Alrighty, so got our asses kicked. What good is a Diablo Belzebub episode without me getting my ass handed to me? And then there's things somewhere around here. Excuse me, I've got it.
I cannot cast that.
Something's bothering me. Must be that spider from earlier in the episode, that real life spider. Okay, let's see if we can resurrect a few things. And I guess this is what's good about this place.
Not enough mana.
Well, resurrect some more skeletons. One of the problems I have is I only play this game every now and then. So I kind of like get rusty. Figure out how I map things and all that. One thing I don't really like is resurrecting these magic-using type creatures. Which there are a lot of, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Because the odds are they're going to be immune or resistant to what they're casting on you. So when you resurrect them, you really just kind of hope that they hit other things, aren't immune, and that start meleeing. help on this one. Oh, we get a ring. Looks like there's some kind of thing there. We love things. Probably death. Waiting to unleash itself on me. One of the few nice things that I really like about minion jobs is you can kind of go around collecting loot after the battle's kind of turned in your favor enough. Other classes can't necessarily do that. Or you can sit and have a sip of soda or something while you watch your skeletons pummel the enemy to death. That's all.
I cannot cast that.
I really should have tried to found magic resistant stuff. That would have been helpful too. That's one thing about this mod. I really had a hard time not just finding decent weapons and armor, but finding stuff that was like comparable to my level in the shops. It's kind of weird. The original Diablo, the shop equipment was very much keyed to your level, so, but the base item wasn't. But the magical bonuses, prefixes and suffixes, or whatever you called them, they were. So, you know, if you're like level 20, you're probably going to see a lot of things with the stars or uh-oh. This thing actually doesn't look too bad. It looks like maybe my resurrect spell bugged out there. Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna help him out a little bit. Why not? Alright. Oh, we got a nifty cat.
Where
A
would I
small
put
axe. We cleansed the sacred altar. Oh, we got a thing. I don't think we actually leveled up. I think we just got bonus points. That's fine though. A little magic. A little vitality and we're good. I realized that orb was, the mana orb was textured like that. Never noticed that until now. I think it's the same for life orb, isn't it? Yeah. That's cool. I don't remember if that was in the original Diablo or if they put that in this one. Or they touched it up a bit. So we're going to poke our heads into level 12. I think I actually have this cap. This is a shitty roll of it too. It might be that winter cap or something. We'll see though. Well, we will be poking our heads into, or excuse me, level 13. Level 13 where hell starts. You have to revisit the town. We'll do that first. Oh, look, my auto map's useful again. Yay. So that was a very interesting little level there. Because it kind of reminds me of the Tainted Well scenario. If you guys remember that from earlier.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Bat Skins Cave. Arctic Cow. Yeah, I think I already have one of those. Rat Skins Cave. This is a fun, yeah, Arctic Cow. Oh, actually, 23 through all attributes. Well, one has better hit points, one has better attribute bonus. Both pretty horrible in the way of armor class. This thing here, fast walk, fire hit damage. That's kind of cool. You know what, where did I put my uniques? There's uniques? No. I'm not gonna search through all that. That's kind of crazy. This is getting a little scary here, guys. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I did. I think I know what I did here. I put my uniques over in this thing. That's probably what I did. Yeah. Alright, that's not too bad. There we go. Boom. I don't know, what is, I'm wearing a unique? Whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyway.
Well,
I was trying to figure out why we have a big gap there. The way they colored these, it's hard to tell a unique. Like, it's a shade off from a rare. So you have to, if you look at it, you can tell that. I mean, I probably should have made the unique items a more reddish color. A little more reddish. Since it already has kind of like an orange hue to it. Alrighty. Oh, bye.
I must be getting close. I cannot.
So we're gonna find the exit.
I cannot cast that yet.
Hopefully not get killed in the process. It might sound very low. Whoop. But it sounded like there was some creepy sound effects they added in or something. I don't know. Maybe it was my imagination. Yeah, it sounds like it's just a normal hell sound effects. I'm not gonna try to keep the sound low or wear headphones so it lasts everyone's ears or something with like feedback or just strange reverb or something like that. Welcome to Die. Yeah, these guys are getting wild. Who's hacked himself though? Seems to take quite a bit of damage. surrounded on all sides here. Still fighting on. Worthy foe. Can't seem to resurrect anything there. Oh, there we go. I was almost ready to edit some of this out. Oh, Storm Lords! I remember you. Alright, let's resurrect this thing.
I cannot cast that.
Oh, something exploded? Fun times.
I cannot cast that.
Exploded all my skeletons.
I cannot cast that.
I guess that's how the devs figured they would kind of control some of the power of the Necromancer. Of course, exploding monsters is more dangerous for everyone. Once again, that would be something Necromancer probably particularly have trouble with. You have to quickly reform your group, as I had to do. Wow, it's a line of almost like a medieval battle. At least for a second there. It's pretty cool. Remember, these guys have a high armor class. Pretty slippery to try to hit. So these skeletons are probably kind of struggling in that regard. They're possessed. Not just any viper.
I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that. I cannot cast that.
Oh, leave me alone. Oh man, this is going very badly. Leave me alone, possessed viper.
I cannot cast that.
Actually, you can separate them
I cannot cast that.
as friends. Of course, he's just a regular cave viper. We wouldn't get the fancy possessed variety. Oh man, these guys. I may have to pull out the magic one. Yeah. There we go. Seem to have had some kind of ridiculous regeneration. Worst kind of regeneration.
I cannot cast that yet.
Oh boy. We have a check down here. There might be an exit for us. Yeah, go help me possess the viper. Don't be afraid. Of course we win. My god, those things are beastly. I don't feel bad about struggling with them now. And usually the way these areas are segmented, usually, it's kind of like, they're very symmetrical. So I'm thinking, the way out is probably very close here. Might be up this way, something like that. We're just going to poke around a little bit and look for it.
I cannot catch that.
Because I'm probably missing all kinds of wonderful things.
I cannot get there from here.
With my look, like it would be like books of apocalypse or something dropping. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Leave me alone. Surprised the resurrected monsters actually follow them. Zombies just kind of do their own thing.
I cannot carry anymore.
Of course you can. And of course we walk into a cluster. What else can we do? Oh my god. What the clusterfucker. Well, this is going to be a rather long video. Said, oh well, let's just find the entrance to hell. Why not? That's fun to do, right? Because it takes forever. Tower shield. Oh, well, we can just read those. Grab the tower shield. Hopefully not die. Can he leave now? I just want to go home. I'll let you live, I promise. I feel like this is like an anime or something where the guy... You always have that one guy sometimes who just doesn't want to fight, but they make him fight. And then they leave him. Kind of like that. I don't want to lay waste to this place, but I gotta do it. Alright, come on. I guess I'll have another minion. could have been another one. Oh god, what is that part? Oh, it's Flesh Dude. Lovely. That's the guy I didn't want to fight. Oh, up to town. Run! So we made it. With one skeleton. Okie dokie. So I think that is enough for one night. We'll check out the loot. See what they gave
Hello,
us.
my friend. Stay a while.
It was a good time. You never know where this game will take you. That's one of the things I like about it. Shadow Grip. Is that a good ring, Shadow Grip? No, not really. None of this stuff's good. It's all crap. That's almost kind of good. Does it have a spell on it? Phasing? I guess.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, that looks like that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will be back with some more Diablo Belzebub, and until next time, good luck and have